Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for being here. I am recording this on July 25th, 2021. I wanted to say this. I feel like for someone, the date of January 25th is very significant. The reason why is because that date came to mind, and it's been very much in my mind for some reason. So let's let's ask Spirit what this message is about, and if the 25th of January resonates with someone, maybe you'll pick up on it in this message. I don't know. I just want to throw that out there. But thank you for following. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being on this path with me and me with you. We all have our own life purpose, our own plans. But it's nice to have a group community where we can share, where we can receive messages and support one another. And know that this is always, I strive to keep this channel safe. And I think we've all seen on YouTube that there are, I think they're called bots or something, that leave a message or leave a comment on the channel, and it's usually not appropriate. So I pay attention as much as I can to get rid of it. Anyways, if you could take a moment to kind of just feel your breath in and out, paying attention to your shoulders rising and falling and your breath, your heartbeat. And if we could just take a moment to say thank you to Spirit and to clear the energy, maybe clear the chaos or whatever has been in your mind, on your mind, in your life that has been causing upset. Let's clear that out. Let's take some breaths. Let's ask and envision the energy of the universe to come in and help us clear that out so we can make room for message, for support, for love. And if you do that a few times, breathing in and out, envisioning your energy separating, the chaotic energy versus the good energy, and just envision this energy sort of purifying and making room for something good, okay? So I feel led to ask Spirit today, what is the important message today, guides? Spirit, what is the message that we need to focus on today? And going forward, please. I'm going to just use the Sacred Spirit deck to start. And then we can go from there and see what else Spirit has for us. Oops. Oh, I'm so sorry. With the camera. Thank you, guides. Okay. There's a journey that some of you are going to take. Okay. And I feel for a lot of us, these light codes, this card talks about light codes. And I feel like for a lot of us, this is a time where we are being given clues, hints, signs. I've been seeing the number 22 lately, and also the number 4, and then in between a combination of numbers. We'll get to those numbers later, but I do feel that synchronicity and numbers plays a big part in our journey, on our path, and I feel like certain numbers apply to certain things in our lives. And so if you see numbers, it means something, guys. It really does. But I wanted to look at this deck real quick because I feel like there's something in here that we need to hear, something that applies to us. I feel like this card is a sign that for some of us who are light workers, our life purpose, our mission, whatever it is that we are to do. Um, I feel like we're being upgraded in some ways as far as uh, our spiritual, how do I say this? The depth of our spirituality, the movement in our course on our light worker journey. For some of you, it's a journey into a deeper connection with your angels, your guides, your whoever you believe in. For some of us, I believe it is a mission in more on the physical side for some of you, such as going into a field of healing. But all of this is humanitarian related, guys. I feel it. For some of you, it's working with animals. But I feel like these light codes, I feel like they are synchronistic in numbers. I don't know. I'm just numbers and colors. For some reason, I feel like some of you have been seeing a lot of colors lately that have been resonating with you. Like maybe you're finding these colors even more attractive or more appealing than ever. And maybe you're just craving a certain color for clothing or whatever. It's because it's part of our spiritual DNA. It's activation of certain codes, or how do I say this? Certain things that will trigger growth in our spiritual journey. Colors, numbers, and I feel like it's at the right timing in our life. There are um, there are many things around us that we don't notice every day, day to day, and I feel like suddenly they're gonna pop for you, and you're gonna start noticing these things, and you're gonna start researching and looking and understanding that they are part of you, and they are meant to be a part of you in this time frame. It is divine guidance, um, and so I do believe that we are in a time where we have just gone through a horrific um, pandemic. And when I say that, I don't mean that it's not, I'm not trying to be negative, but what I'm saying is that there were many lives lost. There was a lot going on. The economy was affected. And so right now I feel like spirit, I feel like you're being called, whoever is a light worker, or maybe don't know that you're a light worker, and that there's a calling for you to to give of yourself, whatever you've been gifted with. I feel like now is the time, like it's coming in, to learn about it, to train with something, or to really grasp something that you didn't understand before, to help the world heal. And it is so needed right now, guys. And I do feel that whatever these codes are, it's like light codes, travel awaits you. So yes, there is a journey. There is a journey. For some of you, it's literal. You're going away for a bit. Maybe it's you're going away in regards to your career or something. But for some of you, I feel like it really is a journey into your soul. Maybe taking some time away or going off the grid for a few, you know? But I do feel that it's time to really allow the chaos of the world to just not be able to penetrate through your own um, secure, how do I say this, vortex or sort of energy field, to be alone with your your energetic self, and to be able to hear the guidance that you need in this time frame. Uh, I do feel that whatever these numbers are that are resonating now, whatever the colors are, I'm seeing red for someone. I don't know. Someone might be seeing more red lately, and maybe you're looking at red carnations, or red tulips, or red roses, whatever it is, guys. You're looking at feeling red for some of you right now. Um, And I feel that for those of you who are seeing red, there's some energies being ignited. Uh, and I feel like there's something being ignited within you. Okay? Don't go looking for anything. Let those synchronicities happen naturally. Okay? For some of you, I'm seeing white, as in you might be seeing white feathers. You might be seeing um, something white that's very soothing. And I feel like that's triggering a purification. I feel like it's triggering a peace, like coming to peace with something. And for those of you who are seeing blue, I feel like blue is representative of um, being triggered by emotions and maybe igniting some sort of emotion within yourself that clears your energy field and opens up the door to a new something that you haven't experienced before on an emotional level. Could even be that it opens up the door to a change in your whatever it is that you've been doing, and maybe you come into a realize you're being called to use your emotion to bring messages or change to the world, right? Um, I'm seeing the color purple. I'm seeing that purple color is a color of strength and maybe coming into some sort of awakening, your energy awakening in the area of balance. Maybe a I'm thinking of Isis, if you've ever heard of Isis, the goddess, um, who had a very complete, um, I want to say balanced energy. She was strong, she was graceful, she was powerful, she was dedicated, she was loyal, she had great responsibility, but she was also very balanced. And so I feel that that purple color represents a lot of things that could trigger or open the doors for that strength and balance and leadership. I'm just gonna go through the colors as I see them, as spirit guides me. Some of you may be noticing gray and you're really liking the color lately, or you feel resonation. You feel like you resonate with it. Bear with me one sec. I don't know if you can hear the rain behind me, but I had to close my door because it was coming in on the floor. So gray, I feel that if you're seeing the color gray, um, there is a need to. I'm listening and feeling into this now, guys. I feel like gray is sort of neutral. It's sort of a color that activates your energy. Sort of like balance, where you're not overreacting to something. It's sort of like, I feel like that's more of a your mental energy, where the overthinking has to sort of balance out. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that color gray. And I feel like if you're seeing the color black, I feel like black, it activates some sort of, I feel like it's protection. Like there's some sort of trigger to activate or maybe call in your spiritual guides or Archangel Michael. Okay, so all of these colors represent, I'm just giving you some of the descriptions of what these colors mean. Okay, now you can go out and research and look at what you feel feels right for you, but that's what I'm feeling. So again, you have to go with what resonates with you. I do feel these colors are very significant. I do understand that they play an important part in our journey in this time. Okay. I do feel that they bring about some sort of auspicious movement within your energetic body, okay, within your energetic spirit. And so let me just see if I'm sorry if that might have been a little deep for you or whatever, but that's just what came in, guys. So I feel like also I want to add, because I was hearing mention green, the color green, okay? So green to me, what I'm feeling here with this is that it's representative of like something springing up into blossoming. I feel like it's a natural energy that's sort of bringing you into some sort of, like, if you think about how the grass grows when it rains a lot, the grass grows a lot, right? And so I kind of feel like this is a blossoming energy where something is being you're getting assistance with some kind of spiritual growth, and I feel like it is like an uprising. You know how the grass grows, suddenly it seems like it's grown inches overnight. I feel like your energy is sort of being, if you see that color green, I feel like that is a trigger for spiritual growth. A lot of times we associate green with healing or money, but I feel like in this case it's representative of growth, okay? So I did that, let your soul shine. Okay, I'm going to do another card here from that Sacred Spiritual deck and see what Spirit has to say. It's kind of interesting to hear about the colors because it's probably going to click with some of you, like, oh my gosh, yes, I have seen this color so much lately, and it just is mesmerizing. It's because your soul is, you're starting to sort of be triggered by those colors. And the same with numbers, okay? Some of you are going through the dark night of the soul, and life brings new meaning. What's that song? I was just hearing a song. Life, oh, wait, it has no meaning to me. Was it Lionel Richie that sang that? I can't remember. But anyways, life brings new meaning, okay? So some of you are going through a period where you're just not sure about anything. But that's good, because that's a trigger for your soul. That's a trigger for clarity to come in, okay? So when you feel like you just don't know what to do, understand that that is your body, your mental physical body, and your soul trying to align to bring in clarity. And I do believe that's what's happening for a lot of us right now. I used to be afraid when I heard Dark Night of the Soul. That's scary. But it's really about growth. It's about coming out of one stage, going into another. It is about spiritual awareness. And it is necessary to go through this. Everybody does. To come out the other side with more wisdom, more clarity, more peace, more stability within yourself. Let me see if there's any other cards from this deck that I need to ask about. Yes. Create open communication. So Spirit is saying, your ascended masters are trying to help you. I feel the energy of Kuan Yin. If you don't know who that is or was, look her up. Kuan Yin brings in an energy of, she was all about love and acceptance and patience and communication and clarity, and bringing in that energy of forgiveness is what I was hearing. Okay. So I know we talk about this a lot, and Spirit brings in that word forgiveness, guys. So there's a very real need here for cleansing, a clearing, an upgrade. And in order to upgrade, there has to be forgiveness, because we can't take that dark energy with us when we ascend to another level, spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. And I feel like that is something really significant that's being pointed out here. I do feel the energy of Kuan Yin. I feel the energy of Saint Germain. I feel the energy, because Saint Germain, I feel like Saint Germain comes in when we need to move our energy into a positive direction, and we need to clear out karma. So I feel that there's a lot of that going on with the triggering from the colors, the numbers, whatever it is that you are being triggered by. It's because we are due for an upgrade within our spiritual journey. Okay. I feel like that's the end of those cards right now. I do feel as if I need to allow Spirit to bring in other messages for us from other decks. Probably same message, other decks, other cards. And so, bear with me one sec here. There's so much in store for us, guys. So much that we don't understand. And admittedly, sometimes we get impatient. But sometimes it takes a while for us to clear out certain energies so new energy can come in, new experiences, new whatever on our path. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I feel like, guys, there is a unity here. This number 5 means change, okay? And I feel like there is a change on our path with coming to peace, coming into alignment with beliefs, certain things that need to be clarified, kind of coming into peace within ourselves to say, okay, I get it. I understand. I see I see the truth. I see more than what I saw before. And now I have to embrace it and understand that in this part of my life, it's part of my journey. But to also be clear about what it is that you are supposed to do with this energy or this experience. And so that's up to you to get with yourself, with your guides. I feel like there is a bit of a pause in some way, like maybe pausing your normal routine for a little bit, because I feel like you're that travel card came up, and I feel like you're getting ready to go on some sort of spiritual journey. Could even be to a traveling to someplace. And I know that they have spiritual, I forgot what you call them. I think it's in Sedona, Arizona, spiritual retreats. But I feel like some of you are going to embark on that and really just find some time to quiet the energy around you and to get into some sort of some sort of quietness and kind of just shut the world out for a moment. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, see, here it looks like there is a reason to celebrate. So I feel like when you come into that place of clarity, blessings come rolling in. And I feel like these gifts that come in, they're not just tangible, they're spiritual too. I believe that when you align body, mind, spirit, that the blessings come in both ways, because now you're aligned, right? New careers, receiving money, paying off debts. I also feel like that paying off debt means that you've learned your lessons in a certain karmic cycle, and that karmic cycle is over now. And once that is over, you feel refreshed and clean. That's just what's coming in. Okay. We have the High Priestess here, guys. And she's saying, listen to your intuition. Have patience. See, she's saying consider carefully what you want before acting. And so what I feel for this card is Archangel Haniel is here to say, you know, the High Priestess is very independent and very careful, very smart. And so she's saying right now, this is confirming, right now you need to be in clarity. You need to understand, get into some quiet moments and really focus on not thoughts so much, but align your thoughts with your soul, what your soul is telling you to do, what you feel comfortable with, what resonates with you. And I feel like this High Priestess is a higher level sort of intellectual, how do I say this? More than emotional. So it's a balancing, it's an alignment of really thinking things through and aligning those thoughts with what your soul, what your heart believes, okay? That's what I feel here for you guys. There's some sort of clarity that's needed, and you really need that right now. I do feel as if there is a sense of wonder, or is it, yeah, a sense of wonder, like a childlike wonder for some of you. Like you really want to learn, you really want to grow, you really want to know how to do this spiritual thing. That's what I feel for you. And that is here for you. And for those of you that are seasoned in your spiritual journey, you are embarking on a sort of like a place where it's like, okay, what's next? What do I do next? Because I feel like what I've been doing has been great. It has been what I'm supposed to have been doing, but what's coming next? I feel like there's change coming, and there is. And so that's why these cards kept coming up about being in, taking some time to understand and hear your own voice, your own intuitive, your own, the guide, your guides coming in for you and helping you to understand what you're not clear about, to understand what your next step is on your life purpose. For you light workers, for us light workers, it's about an upgrade in our soul, in our life purpose. And maybe some things might be changing a little bit, but it's bringing in greater connectivity within yourself, within those that life purpose that you were created to do. Guys, I feel like this is a different kind of message, but the core of it really is about being within your soul, being within yourself, understanding, coming to clarity, coming into some sort of life purpose, and it having a deeper meaning for you and a deeper connection. Is there anything else from this deck, guys, please? And thank you. So it looks like there is a coming into a completion of something, um, but it's happiness, right? It's happiness um, at the end of that rainbow is what I'm hearing. So it looks like um, everything that you coming into clarity, it's confirming, coming into clarity, finding that peace, finding that aha moment, right? Which creates a happy life within yourself, a happy home life, literally, internally, and coming into that beautiful place and space. And I don't think that's too far off, guys. I really don't. I think that you're there. I feel like um, it's sort of I want to say a red energy, like the color red, right? I don't know why. I just feel it as sort of a trigger to bring in that passion that maybe you had once but lost, or bring in a brand new passion. And so I feel like there is something here, and I don't I don't feel like it's years off. I feel like it's right around the corner or here for you now. And I've been feeling a bit unsettled in some ways, but I feel like that unsettled feeling is coming into um, a clearing, okay? And here we have the Ten of Cups. This is about balance. Air is all about balance. Air sign. I believe that's air sign energy, like a Libra balance, sort of. Not that you have to be a Libra, but so Spirit says you're coming to the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better. Um, I feel like some of you have been maybe um, you're in a situation where someone has an addiction to something. Could be an addiction to porn. It could be an um, addiction to alcohol or drugs, or something, gambling. I don't know. Maybe even addiction to negativity, which I do believe there is such a thing. But I believe that that is coming to an end. And so you have to be willing to open up to that and allow yourself to come into that clearing, guys. It's much needed for success on your path. As I mentioned earlier, I've been seeing the number 2 and 4 a lot. 2s and 4s. 5 comes in all the time as well. And I do feel that these numbers are triggering your energy to move um, in a more positive way. And I do believe that your number 2 means you're on the right path. I do believe that as well. Um, and I believe that 2 represents that you're on the right path and everything will continue to be fine. Just have faith and trust, and that your worries are unwarranted. Keep believing and having faith, especially since your feelings of hope lead to more positive outcomes, okay? And ask your guides for help, because they can help you come back to faith. And I've been seeing the number 4, so 4 triggers something for you. It's because the universe is with you, your angels are with you, and they're telling you that the number 4 is to reassure you that your prayers are heard, and they're helping you with whatever it is you need help. I also feel like that's your inner voice talking to you as well, saying it's time to rise up and upgrade, okay? And the number 5, I believe, is a number of change, and change is always for the better. And so if you've been seeing number 5 and resonating with 5s, it's important to acknowledge that whatever change is coming in, that you stay neutral and you don't fear the change coming in, and know that whatever change is coming in, it's in your highest good, okay? um I feel like a significant event is coming in, right? I feel like it's, like I said earlier, an aha moment. It's time to fly to freedom. So Archangel Chamuel says, it's time, now that you've opened up and allowed yourself to embrace change, it's time to spread your wings. It's time to explore. It's time to see what options are there for you and to feel into them with the help and the presence of your guides and trusting yourself. New opportunities, people you meet that come into your path. Maybe someone offers you something and you're kind of sketchy. You don't know because you're scared of a new routine. You're scared of something new. It's really important to take some time to kind of feel into that in the quiet moments. I highly promote meditation, quiet moments, even just being still and tuning out the world. Because something is changing, guys. Something's coming in for all of us. It's time to open up and rise up and to be the light that you are, that you're supposed to be in your truth, all of it, not just peeking out the window, not just peeking out the curtain, but opening up those curtains to reveal that beautiful world, that beautiful possibilities and opportunities. It's time to stop hiding, and it's time to open yourself up to whatever your soul wants to tell you now that moves you forward, so the universe can continue to bring in whatever it is that you've been asking for or manifesting, or whatever fate comes in to move you along your life purpose, your spiritual journey, your physical journey. Every time I have been either laid off or felt the need to leave a career position or whatever in my life, whatever situation, it has always been in my highest good, and it has always been for the best for me. And I truly believe that when we open ourselves up, the universe comes in, or our guides come in to create a situation for us to move on. And I've never regretted my decision to either move on or having that door closed for me by the universe. Because change is inevitable in all of our lives, guys, all the time. And if we stay stagnant, how do we grow? So understand that when change comes in, and know that whatever that change is, it is for your best, for your highest good. I feel as if this reading is coming to an end, and that our guides thank you. Spirit thanks you for being here and for listening and for following along in this different kind of reading, I believe. I've never done a reading where numbers and colors were sort of defined that way, as far as how they're going to affect you energetically. I feel like that's sort of a interesting change and twist in this format that I have here with the readings, and I'm going with it because that's what I'm guided to do. So it will probably pop up in different readings. Who knows what's going to happen? Whatever Spirit leads me to do, that's what I'll do. But I wanted to say thank you, and I want you to thank yourself. And I want you to thank your guides and Spirit for being here. Thank you to the universe for being one with us. And thank yourself for allowing yourself to be one with the universe. Okay? Until next time, guys, have a blessed day. And I'll be back during the week to give another reading and work on the structure of this channel as far as scheduled readings. I think I am going to incorporate that, but I'm also going to do the ones that come in just whenever. So know that things are changing a bit on this channel, but it's always for the highest good. Okay? Love and light to all of you. Namaste.